It's good to be back here. This place is so beautiful. Look at that. So windy. This place may look familiar to you because I've been here many times to this canyon in different viewpoints. As you can see, I'm back in Spain. I'm gonna be here for just 1 month, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time for long photography trips. I'm not gonna be going anywhere far. Most of my photography is gonna happen around here in my hometown, a place that I photographed for years now. Not only I'm gonna be shooting familiar locations, but I'm gonna be doing it in square and black and white as usual. And this makes me wonder, I ask myself very often whether this is something good because I'm being consistent, I'm working my subject matter, I'm getting the most out of a location, or I'm just being repetitive and I'm stuck with my work. Of course, the short answer is it's a bit of both. It's never black and white, is it? But let me elaborate a little bit more. I've missed the rain so much. This is not something that you get every day in California, or at least in San Francisco. I really love it. You see, in this world where we have to constantly feed the algorithms to stay relevant, novelty always wins. Staying in the same lane is perceived as stagnation, and that is the worst case for an artist. And while I'll admit that that is a very real danger, it's a trap we don't want to fall into, I also believe that chasing new trends all the time will drain an artist's soul and destroy them very quickly. Consistency is actually key to develop your own style, your own language, to make your images your own. But there's a delicate balance to maintain here, and this is not easy because we want to be consistent, but at the same time we need to stay flexible. We don't want to be all over the place trying to do everything, but at the same time we don't want to go so narrow that we end up doing the same thing over and over. But I don't know, even though repeating ourselves is a risk, as I said, I think it's one that photographers tend to put too much weight on. I think that the pressure we feel to create something different, to create something new, pushes us way more often into a more, in my opinion, dangerous trap that is going too shallow. These days, it sure feels like photographers have to reinvent themselves every couple of weeks, trying all the camera gear available in the market, switching the subject matter all the time, visiting new locations in different continents, because otherwise, if we don't do that, that can only mean that we are afraid and we are staying in our comfort zone. Exactly fora there. I love it. I love that sign. And don't get me wrong here, experimenting is great. I do it all the time. I tend to keep my experiments to myself because they, for the most part, fail. So by all means, we should be trying new things very often, but at the end of the day, we need some sort of direction, even if it's only vague. Because without it, we'll never go deep enough. We won't be giving ourselves enough time to make work that is meaningful to us. That's why, in my opinion, the danger of not having a direction in our work, in our photography, not knowing what we are creating and why, is far greater than the risk of repeating ourselves. I've been here many times, but it never ever gets old. This is beautiful. But it is true that after months or even years of photographing the same locations, the same subjects, we might start to feel stuck. The work might start to look all the same. This is a very real risk, as I said. I think that when that happens, we know it. We know it deep down. And the best way to get out of that rut is through growth. Growth as a photographer, but also as a person. Growth can only happen through consistency though, because we need to spend a significant amount of time working on a subject or a location, so we start noticing things that we couldn't notice before. Jumping from one thing to the next every few weeks will give us some good images here and there, and it will definitely give us something to talk about on social media and to gain traction, but it will never create that deep connection that meaningful work craves and needs. If you enjoy these videos and my work in general and want to support me, please consider joining our Patreon page, where I go a little bit deeper on some topics, I share my contact sheets, and much more. You can find the link in the description down below. Today I want to share with all of you the amazing work of one of my patrons, Olivier from France. He's got an incredible Instagram account with terrific black and white images that I love. Please check his work out by following the link in the description. Thank you, Olivier, and thank you to all of the patrons for your support. In the end, of course, we need a little bit of both. We need a little bit of consistency and we need a little bit of experimentation. How much of each? That is the balance that we must find for ourselves. Yeah, it will be different for everyone. It got sunny for a second there, but it's getting darker again. The rain is coming back for sure. Hopefully that'll bring some atmosphere. I'll reveal images that I have not made here just yet. And that is a big part of my photography philosophy. Again, I like to experiment, to try new things, but for the most part, I love going to the same places over and over and see them with different conditions. Find out what is that I missed before, what is that I can see now. Not only because the place might be slightly different, because I'm slightly different as well. I don't know who said that a man doesn't step twice in the same river, but I believe that, totally. Well, the rain didn't take long, and what was a nice view before, now it's just incredible. You have to look at this. All right, and this is gonna do it for today, but I'd love to hear from you what you think about this whole topic. Do you lean more towards consistency or towards experimentation? Do you mind photographing the same subjects and location over and over, or do you need to change it up often? Please let me know in the comments down below. Let's start a conversation about this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next one.